MVP. There's two.
Right.
Yeah. James and Ronald worked so hard this year. You wouldn't believe how many tournaments they went to, how many practices they went to, and I couldn't make a decision on them two. I gave them both MVP awards this year. Rising star.
Well, this guy right here. I don't. He's my first quarterback as a head coach. And talking about a kid that has everything a coach wants. Talking about work ethic, leadership, not just yelling at guys, but we talked about being a leader is serving others. And he became more than a player to me. You know, he's my little brother. Just from day one, I don't think y'all understand. I watched this kid score 11 touchdowns, first game of the season. And on the weekend, he's doing his college algebra, doing his college English, which he made an A in both of those classes. And you know, Nick Saban always talked about that it's truly a blessing when your best player is your hardest worker. And I never knew what that meant until I became a coach and became a head coach, and now I truly know what that means. And even these guys right here, these guys who are standing up here and the guys in that line will tell you just by watching him, how much watching him helped them. You know, Gunnar will tell you, Gunnar, how many times you ask me, hey, can I work out with James today? Can I be James's partner today? Can I lift weights with James today? Can I do this with James today? And he didn't only help them, you know, out of school, but also in school. I can't tell you how many reports that we got. I've never seen this kid like this in the classroom before. And so when you have a team as a coach, and that's the kind of, not just athletes you have, but leader that you have on and off the field, that's how you end up tripling your wins from last year to this year. He also he was a first team quarterback, and that wasn't even a discussion. When they brought up who's gonna be the first team quarterback, every coach in that room said that kid from CCS. And he was a first team punter as well, so that always adds into it. And I can't wait to go travel in the years to come, and God said the same, and watch you play college football, because athletic ability aside, you deserve that kid, and that's James Bernard. All right, so it's another kid who's not here, but it took us a while to get this kid to play football. MVP for the whole team, scored 11 touchdowns in the first game is James Bernard.
I know it's trying to get through this thing. I could tell stories about every one of these guys, but overall as a team, getting to see what they accomplished this year and how well they did this year. And I was more than blessed to be their coach. It's crazy standing up here and seeing these guys, remembering the season that we had. I remember starting off early on in the season, going to, or even before that, you know, I want to go back just a little bit to these two guys in the middle right here. Their sophomore year, remember we were end of the season, and I'm trying not to get emotional about this, but me and these two guys sit at the driver's side door of the bus, and all three of us was in tears, man, hugging each other. And I looked at these two guys right here. I said, look, y'all leaders, man. Y'all remember what I told y'all? I said, y'all special, and your time's coming. I said, your time's coming. I said, we're going to do something big. We're going to do it. Hang in there. That was my first year really getting to work with them. And so, man, this year was their year, man. This was their year. These two guys showed up in huge ways, and I just really appreciate the hard work that this team as a whole put in. Man, these two guys right here as leaders really made it happen for us, man. I mean, by example, in the classroom, I mean, Coach Rollins covered it, Mr. Havens covered the character of these guys. And so that was a blessing to have. And so going into this year, we had that mindset. We had some guys we thought would come in here, and we were pumped, you know. And then things, slowly and surely, these guys started not showing up, and this guy's not coming. And so beginning the first practice, I looked at our team, and I looked at these guys, and I was like, man, oh man. It's going to be a long season, but we're going to ride it out, you know. We're going to make the best out of it. And then got some guys that come in. Remember Ms. Dewberry called us, and Connor wanted to come play. And so Connor shows up. And then over the summer, you know, I got to talk with Brian and his family and see them through summer ball. And man, that was a blessing getting him to come on board. And then Raul getting to come play this year. Man, Raul, over the summer, offensive MVP. This one's going to go to James Menard. He averaged 30, I don't know the exact number, around 30 points a game though. And man, without him, there's no way we could have put up the points that we put up this year. So that was huge for us. Rising star, Brian Gray. All right. So the last two awards are going to our male and female athletes of the year. And so these athletes are ones that, as I said, the athletes of the year, they stepped up big time, multiple sport athletes. And not only did they play multiple sports, but they made a difference in every sport they played in. They were leaders in every sport. They represented us well in each sport. And part of the criteria for this, you know, is to represent us well, not only on the sports field, but in the classroom and in the schools. And so, man, these two are very special awards that I'm honored to announce. We'll start ladies first. The female athlete of the year goes to Juliana Celestine. And our male athlete of the year goes to James Menard.
Good job.
All righty, guys, let's give it up one more time.